Hello, my name is Raiff Kee, and I will be covering Vincent van Gogh's oil-on-canvas painting of Starry Night Over the Rhone, which he made in 1888. And in this discussion, I'll be covering the various elements of art, principles of art, and what the subject matter consists of, and how these all add together to make the subject matter of Starry Night Over the Rhone. So he used various elements of art, which include line, shape, color, value, form, texture, and space. And he effectively uses line by creating straight and horizontal marks throughout the village, which convey a sense of calmness and stillness. And he uses thick, swirling lines amongst the stars and the water, which convey a sense of life and energy. Within these lines, he's able to create a wonderful texture using an impasto technique. And this texture leaves the viewer behind with enhanced visualization of the luminous stars and shimmery reflections across the water, creates a sense of livelihood throughout the image. He also uses shape, and he uses two shapes, which include both organic and geometric shapes. The geometric shapes are used throughout the village, which make it seem calm and still. He uses organic shapes throughout the flow of the river and stars above, which invoke life and energy. Another element he uses is color. He uses both warm and cool colors to express emotions and convey a tranquil yet dynamic atmosphere. He uses blues and purples in the night sky and the flowing river, which create a sense of calmness and boundlessness. He also uses yellow and oranges from the gas lamps, the stars, and the reflections across the water, which invoke a sense of light and energy. With both colors, he's able to capture a tranquil and vibrant environment. He also uses value to capture the energy and the calmness of the night. Between the dark values of the blues and the purples compared to the light values in the oranges and yellows, there is a distinct change in value between darkness and light, which conveys a sense of the night constantly changing. The values of the warm color also greatly enhance the shimmery dark colors with the reflections of the lights and stars above. Another element of art he uses is form. He uses different brushstrokes, which create a structured yet dynamic scene. He uses straight horizontal brush marks along the village and thick swirling strokes of the sky and river, which creates a sense of energy created throughout the whole image. He also uses the final element of art, space, and he effectively juxtaposes natural elements with that of human-made presences. This is done by placing the light from the gas lanterns in the foreground as reflections across the river, which split the painting into various overlapping zones, which consist of the couple and the gaslights, the midground and the river, the vast night sky ahead within these overlapping zones. He creates a sense of death, which makes a serene and luminous setting. Now, the various principles of art he uses are balance, contrast, emphasis, rhythm, and pattern, and unity. He also uses unity. He's able to accomplish balance by making an asymmetrical composition between the values of large dark areas compared to the bright, colorful reflections of the light. He also uses emphasis within the use of texture from his brushstrokes, and he uses contrast of colors as well, with the cool colors of the night and the warm colors of the reflections from the lanterns across the river, brings the attention of the viewer to see the distinct differences between the natural and man-made setting. He also uses consistent brushstrokes across his painting, which creates a pattern and a sense of movement. And within this pattern, he accomplishes a sense of rhythm, which creates certain aspects of calmness, but also makes it feel energetic at the same time. Then the viewer can finally begin to understand subject matter after discussing all these elements of art and design. And the overall matter is Vincent van Gogh achieved a nighttime scene along a river with a town in the distance. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.